Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. So let's continue with the updated series for Halfkush and Impossible. I'm gonna continue now with the intermediate maps, and I'm gonna show you Haunted Halfkush. We'll be using Obin as hero. He's one of the 4 free heroes that you can get in the game. And I will be not using Monkey Knowledge, Continuous, and Powers. So yeah, as long as you have all the towers unlocked, you can, in all the upgrades, you can follow this strategy. The best start here, by just trying out different towers and upgrades, is actually getting attack shooter here, closest to the right side and closest to the bottom. And yeah, that's it. Remember, always be careful how you place your towers and try to place your towers as good as possible. As always here, losing a lot of lives in round 4 because of all these blues, but there is nothing you can do about that. Attack shooter 100. And then 101 as fast as possible here. And that's pretty much it. You don't want to place other towers, you don't want to upgrade further the attack shooter, because you don't want to delay too much placing Obin. So yeah, you're gonna have to survive with this attack shooter until the end round 9. And unfortunately round 9 is another round where you might end up losing like about 8 or 9 lives, depending exactly on how you have placed this attack shooter, but yeah, that's just it. Alright, now selling the attack shooter and placing Obin. Very important here, placing Obin closest to the right side. And then with the range of Obin, you want to just barely touch the bottom side here of the path. Leave Obin on first. Alright, so that's the early rounds. Obin basic attacks can follow the Bloons, a very important feature. They can go through obstacles and they can pop 2 layers at once. So that is why Obin is one of the strongest heroes for this map, because you can also attack the Bloons coming from the other direction because of the wolves turning in the air. Round 11 here, it might depend exactly on how lucky you are in terms of RNG, because you can see the wolf attacks can just turn in the air and they can try to pop more Bloons. And yeah, sometimes this RNG movement might be bad, so you might end up losing some lives. So again, just try to go also slow. When you go slow, sometimes towers seem to be more accurate. So yeah, here we go. Nice. Then at the end of round 12, you're gonna place a stopper here, closest to the top and to the left side. And then as soon as Bramble is up, you're gonna use Brambles. No matter where these Brambles are gonna be dropped, it's gonna be extra help for round 13, 14, and especially 15. So again, here round 14, just use Brambles as fast as possible. And the same here for round 15. So you have to use Brambles in these 3 rounds, just like that. Even if you don't feel you need to use them, just use them anyway. And then just getting here the sub 001. Right, using Brambles again there, halfway through round 17. These Brambles should survive round 17, and you should have them for round 18. And once again here, halfway through round 19, you want to use Brambles, especially when you see the Bloons from the left almost sneaking past Obin. That's when you want to use Brambles. So remember that you can control Bramble's RNG as long as the Bloons are being attacked by Obin. I'm gonna place a ninja right here, closest to the bottom and to the right side. There we go. Obin ninja combo, it's very good, so just remember to use it. And then again here, as soon as Brambles is up, you just wanna use it. It's gonna be useful for both round 21 and also round 22. Ninja 100. The ninja should be able to destroy the camo. Ninja 101. Then here, very important on 25, use Brambles as these purples are coming out. So in that way you can pop the purple layer. Remember, Obin cannot pop purples, so that's why you need the extra help from Brambles. And also here on 27, use Brambles when the yellows come out. So yeah, here we go. Always wait for the Bloons to almost sneak past Obin, the ones coming from the left, and then use it. Now round 28, very important, set Obin to strong. Because in that way the wolf attacks are gonna try to prioritize lab Bloons, and therefore it should be easier to destroy the lads, especially the ones coming from the right in this case. So the sub can already start damaging them, and yeah. Alright, sub 001. After round 30, you can place Obin back to first, especially after you get the sub 002, that deals a lot more of damage. Alright, you want to get the Ninja 201 here for round 33. And now you want to start building a wizard. You already have to focus about round 40 what to do against the Moab and the 4 ceramics. So the easiest way is to get a wall of fire right here. So we'll start building it. Now here, once again, if the Bloons from the bottom can sneak past Obin, that's when you want to use Brambles. If they don't use Brambles. Hold on to these Brambles, because you're gonna need them for round 36. So yeah, that's just my personal advice. And yeah, once again, here for the first rush, you don't need them. For the second one as well, you shouldn't need them. One yellow there. Oh, I don't know why the sub wasn't able to attack that blue Bloon. That's weird. So probably I'm gonna just get this sub now, 101. Hopefully it's gonna be slightly better. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, here we go. And now for the last rush, pink rush, that's when you want to use Brambles. That should also be now wall of fire. Now remember that now also wall of fire is different from before. Now it's always gonna be spawned in the spot closest to the wizard, so you can control also a little bit of RNG of where the wall of fire spawns. Sub 202. And last thing, preparing for round 40 is getting right here a glue gunner, strong 101, and then dropping a actually getting the wizard also 021, so that wall of fire has more pierce. And then lastly is gonna be okay, there are almost some Bloons sneaking past. And then lastly is just a druid right here. So try to place this druid so that it attacks as much of this left turn as possible. And yeah, now you're gonna need some RNG in this round, especially the coming from the totem. And also a little bit of rumble, so you can see there it was a complete bad RNG, totem in a bad position, Brombo's in a bad position, and it ended up in having too many Bloons sneaking past. So yeah, you just want to retry and reset as many times as is needed until you can eventually get it done. So yeah, it's not really difficult. You just need to keep on trying until you eventually get it right. Brombo's in this case is better. Also the tree was better, the totem. And yeah, here we go. Second try already, I was able to pop every single Bloon. Now, if you see just a few Bloons sneaking past, what you can do is you can very quickly drop a duck monkey here, and you can give range to the sub, so that the sub can attack those Bloons. So yeah, that's something that I recommend you to do. If you feel that you just have a couple of Bloons sneaking past. I'm gonna get now the Ninja 301. And I'm gonna actually get this that monkey here anyway for the sub. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get it now. I'm gonna get first the sub 203. Oh yeah, here I forgot to get the wizard upgraded for camos. My bad. So yeah, the ninja alone cannot really handle all the camos, so that's why you wanna get this wizard now 022. And considering I don't have enough cash to get this up upgraded anyway, from 43, I'm gonna get this Tamaki anyway, now. So just drop it so that it barely can reach the bottom and the left side, and then you can just get it 002. So you can see very nice range. Now here, Obi and Brombos, you're gonna use Brombos when the Bloons from the left again are almost sneaking past Obi. You can see that I tried to wait as long as possible. And that's it. So it's very easy overall. You shouldn't really struggle that much at finding the perfect timing to place those Brombos. But yeah. Sub 203. Now I'm gonna just sell this glue gunner. Brombos here for the purple camos. Remember, once again, the wizard cannot pop purples, so you risk having some purples being able to survive wall of fire. So for that, just get Brambles. And now round 47, you're gonna do the same thing again. So when you see some Bloons from the left side almost sneaking past Obin, you wanna use Brambles. And now here I have some, yeah, there was a pink, I think, that sneaked past, and it was very unlucky actually, because I think that my wall of fire reset exactly as those Bloons were on top of it. So yeah, very unlucky. So let's try to wait here. Waiting. Brambles now. Yeah, here we go. That's a lot better. So sometimes it's just about using Brambles perfectly on the perfect timing, so that like Brambles are dropped almost on top of a wall of fire, so you have the maximum impact. Ninja 401. And now with more shurikens, you should be fine against the camo purples. And lastly, for round 49, I'm gonna place here an alchemist. Now, very important, this alchemist, don't place it like this so that it's halfway through the ninja and the wizard. Always try to place it so that it's closest to the ninja. All right, so like this. But also place the alchemist so that the wizard is closest to it than Obin. So remember, those two things can really change a lot as you're gonna then upgrade the wizard, the alchemist, which tower is gonna prioritize. So once again here, I'm gonna just wait, and when some Bloons coming from the left are almost sneaking past Obin on top of wall of fire using Brambles, and then getting the alchemist 300, and ninja should be buffed if you have placed the alchemist as I told you. and that's all you need. Now I'm gonna sell this druid, and I'm gonna get Dragon's Breath. So this upgrade is very important because you are doing now fire damage with the basic attacks. You're setting Bloons on fire, and also you are placing a double wall of fire, so double damage from wall of fire and also more damage from fireball. So it's a lot of things that you get from that single upgrade. Round 53 here, try to hold on to your Brumbles, even if it feels like the mob here coming from the left. It's almost sneaking past, try to hold on it, and you should have enough damage. So yeah, it's very important because you're gonna need these Brumbles for round 54. Right here, for this mob. So try to wait here, Obin, to start attacking the mob, be on top of the wall of fire, and then using Brumbles. And this should be enough, let's see. Nope. Some Bloons there. All right. Brumbles. Yeah, here we go. I think. No, actually now it's a lot more Bloons coming from the other side. So yeah, you always need to prioritize and to destroy the mob coming from the left slightly sooner. So always remember about that. I'm gonna actually get Caltrops. I don't know why I didn't get it before, but alright. Rumbles. These Bloons here. Yeah, there is a full ceramic there, so I don't think I can make it. And yeah, sometimes, some rounds you're gonna need to retry them a couple times. As always with Obin, like RNG from the totem, RNG from Brumbles, a lot of things going on that can really screw you up. So, so yeah, just make sure you get as many tries as possible. Don't give up. I'm gonna actually place a village now. I will try to get this village 100 so that my towers have more range. So yeah, let's try to do that. Right, Brumbles. Oh yeah, pop again that Moab too late and too many Bloons sneaking past. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's try to go for Caltrops. Let's try to hold on to this cash. Alright, let's try to use Brumbles a little bit sooner so that I can destroy this Moab. Like, I need to destroy it before it gets past the wall of fire. So I think, yeah, I ended up losing some lives. It wasn't the best, really. It wasn't the best. But unfortunately, like, I have no other choice because that mob there was just too strong from the left. I just didn't have a good RNG against it. You have now wall trees. Now try to hold on wall trees until around 60. So don't use wall trees before that round, and just make sure you get here a village as I did before, and you just get the village 201. Sorry, 200. So you don't want to get discounts. Unfortunately, you're gonna need to get this village 320 later on in the game, so you can't afford to get discount, but that's okay. Right, here we go, more attack speed, very nice. You can already pop Camolets, so don't worry. And here we go. Now, round 60. You wanna wait to use wall trees until these mobs are almost getting past Obi. So right now, right? So see there, I just waited as much as possible. Pretty much when the Bloons are on top of the wall of fire, that's where you want to use it. And these wall of trees should be able to survive until around 63, and therefore you should have double wall of trees you're going to be able to use. Alright, so now I'm gonna get this boomerang down, preparing for round 63, another very cheap tower that has a huge impact on the game. Alright, so as I said before, the first ceramic rush should be enough, because you use brambles, you have the wall trees. These wall trees should explode, or if it doesn't explode, then you can see that you have another wall trees coming soon. So yeah, don't really worry about that. For the second rush, if it explodes, that's when you want to use wall trees, right? So reset it. And then with the extra cash, just get the Alchemist 401. And yeah, that's it. That's all it takes to destroy here round 63. So round 63, it's like actually easier than other rounds where instead RNG plays a much nastier role. And last thing is you're gonna get a bomb here, 030, prepared for round 64. Unfortunately, here you're gonna actually need to set the bomb on last. So very important, because you need to attack that second 45 mob, this one right here. This is the mob that causes a lot of problems. So use brambles, try to use everything to destroy it as quick as possible, so then you can destroy the 4 fortified ceramics. So remember, it's very critical that you set this bomb on last, so you do as much damage as possible to that 45 mob, because otherwise it's gonna just explode too late. You're not gonna have any more the wall of fire, and then all those Bloons are gonna always make you to lose. Now I'm gonna get this village 300, so the bomb has more range and it's slightly stronger. And I will start building right here also another bomb, another mob mortar that is gonna have the same purpose. So it's gonna be just here, trying to bring down mob class Bloons and to try to damage them, so that then I can handle the ceramics with my wall of fire and with my ninja. So that's the goal. Don't really worry about camos. With the wizard being buffed by the alchemist, the ninja, and then the sub, you can take care of all the camos. You're gonna need the village with camo detection for round 78, but before then you don't really need it. Alright, world is exploding. This bomb 030 also in strong, so remember to just set these bombs on strong. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just destroy this tree so that I can place towers around here, and also the line of sight is free. So like this tree, see that it's considered an obstacle, so it's gonna block around the side, but now it's completely gone. And you wanna also get right here a tack shooter closest to the bottom and to the right, and this is gonna be the maelstrom that is gonna be key to victory in round 76 and round 78. So as you can see, other than some rounds where RNG may play a role, so you might need to retry them a couple times, but the overall strategy is pretty straightforward. Using these mob molars to damage the mobs and overall mob class Bloons a little bit sooner. So then you have the very nice wall of trees and wall of fire to just taking care of everything else. Alright, so that should be the Maelstrom. Round 74, at the very start, you're gonna use wall trees. It doesn't really matter where it's gonna spawn. This wall tree is gonna be important for round 75. So don't really worry about RNG, even if you have like wall trees right here or up here or anywhere, should still be good. Alright, so now round 75 is another pretty tough round because you might end up needing like to use wall trees twice. So the one that you have and then also the next one. Because of the fact that in round 76 you need 100% this Maelstrom. So you can't really afford to like to use it too late. Like you can't use Maelstrom to destroy this last two stack BFPs, so that's why I used wall trees again there, and yeah, that should be enough. Now let's hope that this Maelstrom is gonna come back fast enough. It's not coming fast enough, but yeah, it was a pretty risky move there because I ended up using wall trees, sorry, Maelstrom around 75, but I used it too late, so it wasn't up for round 76, which was a huge problem. Thankfully, it still worked, but yeah, it's a risky move, something that you don't want to do. So don't follow my example and try to either avoid using Maelstrom at all in round 75 or to use it a bit earlier. So that's Maelstrom for round 78. That's easy. Then just remember to get the village 3-0. Common detention to the attack shooter, and that's it, because with that round 78 is gonna be super easy. Then getting here a boomerang, start building a more press for round 80 for the ZMG. Even though like for round 80 what you can actually do is just sell everything and get a Buccaneer 050. That's also a way to like destroy the ZMG just like that, super easily. Alright, here we go. Going strong, 0-4. And yeah, this is the ZMG, the very last round. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if the strategy wasn't perfect, and unfortunately it might require some restarts or some retries, but it's gonna eventually work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.